The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. There is no doubt fiction makes a better job of the truth. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Your story is remarkable, even if you don't know it yet. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you are a seed. Imagining something is better than remembering something. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. Most often, you don't own your own mind. You borrow it from society. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Breathing control gives man strength, vitality, inspiration, and magic powers. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Everyone's greatest fantasy is to walk away from the life you lead. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. There is no place where espionage is not possible. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. Respond intelligently, even to unintelligent treatment. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. The penalty for procrastination is the loss of hopes and dreams. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. By what men think, we create the world around us, daily new. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. I'm always doing that, which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it.